Call meeting to order. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Persick.
Here.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Here.
Alderman Joe Van Dyne.
Here.
Alderman Kerwin.
Here.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Here.
Alderman Studer.
Here.
6 present, 2 absent. Mr. Mayor, you have a quorum.
I declare that the regular meeting of the Wilmington City Council on June 17, 2014 is now in session. Council, you have the approval of the minutes from June 3rd before you.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion to accept the minutes as written for June 3rd, 2014.
I have a motion by Alderman Larry Hall. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Kirby Hall. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
6 yes, 2 absent. Motion passes.
Mayor's report, we just have one announcement tonight, and that's for the City of Wilmington's Independence Day fireworks will be Saturday, July 5th on the North Island. Joey has sent out letters to the businesses seeking their assistance in contributing to this year's fireworks display. So, not sure if anything's come back yet. I know she's done probably by a week and a half of those. Hopefully everything's gone good. And I just again would like to reiterate in regards to the passing of Wally Evans, which everybody knows about. Wally spent a great many years working for the city of Wilmington. He started as a police officer. Don't even know what year. It was a long time ago. Before me, I had the opportunity to work alongside him with him as an alderman as he was here. He rose to the rank of police chief for a couple of years before his retirement. He man has dedicated his life to serving not only the community of Wilmington, but even the community of Braidwood through sports where he lived. So we sadly missed him. Tender condolences to the family at this time. Outside of that, citizens' comments. Do we have any citizens' comments tonight? All right, seeing none. Planning and Zoning Commission, their next regular scheduled meeting is tentatively scheduled for Thursday, July 17th, 6 o'clock p.m. Committee reports, building grounds, parks, health and safety, Alderman Persick, Alderman Van Dyne.
Mr. Mayor, the next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, July 9th, 2014 at 6 p.m.
Thank you. Water, sewer, streets, alleys, Alderman Studer, Alderman Kerwin.
Mr. Mayor, next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, July 9th, 2014 at 5:30 p.m.
Police and ESTA Committee, Alderman Studer, Alderman Tudor.
Mr. Mayor, next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, July 8th, 2014 at 5:30 p.m.
Finance Administration Land Acquisition, Alderman Studer, the floor is yours.
Okay, I have 7. I move to approve accounts payable report dated June 17th, 2014 in the amount of $131,885.81.
A motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Persick, any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
6 yes, 2 absent. Motion passes.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, I move to approve to place the proposed fiscal year 2015 budget documents on file for public inspection prior to the public hearing scheduled for July 1st, 2014.
A motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Kerwin, any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
6 yes, 2 absent. Motion passes.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, I move to approve ordinance number 14-06-17-01, an ordinance reaffirming annexation and zoning.
I have a motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Kirby Hall, any discussion? John, if you could kind of re-highlight what we're doing on the ordinance.
In 1991, there was an intergovernmental annexation agreement entered in between the landowner of this 13, at that time it was a large parcel of property, whereby they would annex the entire property and be zoned I-1. And And the annexation agreement was in writing and signed. It was for a one-year period, many times they're for 20 years per period, but this one for a one-year period. And then there was a motion made to annex the property, which I don't know if it was ever reduced to writing or not, but that was approved. And the county clerk did not mark its records to show that the entire property was annexed. So in 2005, there was another attempt by the city to annex the rest of the property, and that was submitted to the county clerk, but still to this day, it's still not recognized as being entirely within the city. So what this does is clear up or clean up what the city did in 1991. Either the original written ordinance annexing the property got lost, or it wasn't reduced to writing. So what this ordinance does is reduce it to writing so that it can be filed with the county clerk and it can be annexed officially. So there should be no problem in them doing it now. And it also recognizes that when it was rezoned, or when it was annexed in 1991, the zoning was I-1. And since that time, the city changed its I-1 zoning provisions. So this ordinance also recognizes the fact that whatever they were doing at the time that the zoning ordinance changed, that's grandfathered in. And there's also language in this ordinance to that effect. And that's basically what this ordinance does. Two things: annexes the property that county clerk doesn't recognize as being annexed, and also establishes that there's a grandfather zoning in place on the property.
Clears it up.
Yeah, look, I just have a question though. If, so this, we have to submit this to the county then, right?
Right.
Do we get, do they recognize it, or somehow, can they deny it, or they recognize it, they file it?
It'll get, a lot of times when municipalities annex property, sometimes there's a disconnect in terms of filing the ordinance with the county. Sometimes there's two things that happen when you annex property. One thing is the election boundaries change, and the other thing is the tax boundaries change. Sometimes both of those don't happen. So we're going to make sure that this gets filed with the tax extension department of the county so that they can draw the tax boundaries, so that would be included in the city, because it's the tax boundaries that count in terms of tax revenue.
Okay. And they will acknowledge it somehow though, when you send this in?
Yes, I believe they will. I've already had discussions with them about this, and they were leaning towards doing it anyway, but this will ensure that it gets done, so.
Okay, thank you.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Percy.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
6 yes, 2 absent, motion passes.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the proposal submitted by Shorkey Painting in the amount not to exceed $6,900 for the interior painting of the new police station.
A motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Persick. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
6 yes, 2 absent, motion passes.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the proposal submitted by Leo Van Dyne in the amount not to exceed $13,265 for the labor for installation of the drop ceiling at the new police station.
A motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Kirby Hall. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
No.
5 yes, 1 no, 2 absent, motion passes.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the proposal submitted by Deconstruction in the amount not to exceed $21,058.50 for the parking lot paving at the new police station.
A motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Persick. Any discussion?
Yeah.
Is this a true figure from them guys?
Yes, yeah.
So we won't see no add-ons to this?
No, yeah, Ken Wilhelmy came out here with me on Friday, we walked the site, we talked about everything, and, yeah, no, I mean, I don't think we're gonna be anywhere near over that. I think these numbers are a little, my quantities are a little higher than what I normally put in. I think we're good to go. We're good
Should we
shape.
get to 20,000?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Explain.
We need 2/3 vote from the city council because this is over $20,000. As we did a single source bid on this with, working with D on this project, so there has to be 6 votes. If there's 5 aldermen or 4 aldermen, then there's 4, it fails. If there's 5, the mayor does have a right to vote.
We did a single source, or nobody responded? Is that the
We
same
did,
thing?
well, we did a single source, I mean, we did request from others out there that they don't do this type of work that we requested locally in the area. So, ICERT has an arm of his division that does this, and, you know, they're busy at this point in time, and they didn't put anything in.
I was just clarifying.
Yeah, no, we've done that, even with everything project we've had, even in regards to the ceiling tile and everything else, we get multiple requests, we call multiple people, it's just whether they decide whether they want to do the project or not. Even like with the painting, I think, I know 3 people myself, and they said they would do it. So sometimes we get stuck with just that one.
We try to stay local on this
Yeah,
project.
it's not on purpose, we just had some.
I just don't think I've ever heard that. Usually it's like, you know, we've sent out multiple bids, and I don't think I've ever heard this from the source, so just.
Well, the only thing I got is, we've dealt with these people, and Frank, I agree with me, I don't think I've ever seen them come in the same quote that they ever put out there. And I'm looking at where we're sitting at, you know, on the money that's left, and how much more is he gonna come up with before he's done with the project?
Full speed to fire.
Well, the order, the motion, about not to exceed.
Right.
That's what's coming out
So,
of Colby's
I mean,
check.
basically, if there's any change order, that change order has to be approved by Colby. Hey, we need to change this, Colby says, no, you can't, that's changing the price, then to where it goes higher, Colby don't have that authority to do it. And Colby has to tell them that. But if there's a change to where they come in and say, hey, we're not using that much asphalt, the price is gonna come down, that's another change order, but that'll actually reduce the price, and Colby has that authority. Basically, what you guys are doing right now is the number you have right now, is Colby doesn't have that authority to go above that number.
Not to exceed,
Period.
that's what it means.
You know what I'm talking about.
We've had, and the problem is, that in a lot of these things, Larry, I believe, is we get into these road projects and we start cutting patches and we find that some grade isn't as good as we think it is, and we end up going over on quantities on issues that are, you know.
Okay,
This hopefully is a more
This
cut and dry
is a parking
situation.
lot.
Yeah, we better know what we're doing here, yeah.
Is this the drive coming into that parking lot too?
The entrance, the bypass around the Sally Port, the parking lot behind, and the access to Buchanan Street, yes.
Pretty good price, yeah.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but I've seen that parking lot that they're gonna be coming through. So the question I've got is, what secrets are gonna be there where instead of ending up at the price that they say, and they come to you and tell you that we need to add another $10,000 to it?
Colby has to come to you and say, we need more, 10,000, and you say, no.
But now we have the parking lot tore up.
But now they have to finish the project within the budgeted amount. That's the agreement they gave us, that's the price they gave
Okay,
us.
if that's what you're telling me, and they come to me and ask me for more, you and me will have a discussion.
We will inform them before they even start.
Well,
I hope so.
and the last bid we did, the last project they did do, the Safe Route to Schools, he did have that project, and they came in and budget, change orders or that thing. So,
I'm holding you on that one.
there you go.
All right, so you can approve less money, just not more.
Correct.
Trust me, it's not gonna come in less.
We have any further discussion?
We've done it October.
Can roll call vote, please?
Alderman Studer,
Yes.
Alderman Persick,
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall,
Yeah.
Alderman Kerwin,
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
No.
Alderman Kirby Hall. We have 5 yes, 1 no, 2 absent.
Mayor's gotta vote. Gotta make it 6, I vote yes.
We have 6 yes, 1 no, 2 absent. Motion passes.
One more. Move to approve the quote submitted by Halophane in the amount not to exceed $15,521.85 for the North Highland parking lot lighting project.
I have a motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second? Second by Alderman Kerwin. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Studer. Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
6 yes, 2 absent. Motion passes.
Mr. Mayor, next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, July 15, 2014, at 6 p.m.
Fantastic job, Alderman Studer. Ordinance and license, Alderman Kirby Hall.
Mr. Mayor, the next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, July 8th, 2014 at 6 p.m.
Personnel, collective bargaining, Alderman Hall, Alderman Persick, we do have executive session. Mr. Graff, City Administrator report.
No report.
Attorney report, Mr. Urban.
Thank you. I spent a little time researching tax sales in regards to the sales tax property. I also spent the time looking at the Northwest Muffler or Star property as it was, research in regards to all of that, which we voted on tonight. And that was basically it. So that's all I have.
Thank you, sir. I need a motion to go into executive session.
I make a motion to go in executive session at 7:19.
Motion by Alderman Larry Hall, do I have a second?
I second.
Second by Alderman Kirby Hall. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
6 yes, 2 absent. Motion passes.
Thank you. Can I get a motion to come out of executive session?
I make a motion to come out of executive session at 7:32.
I have a motion by Alderman Larry Hall, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Persick. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
6 yes, 2 absent. Motion passes.
Thank you. We do have action from executive session. We're just waiting on the city administrator to put the motion together. So be patient. We will be back shortly.
That's an elevator music to play.
Yeah.
Play
Jeopardy
Jeopardy.
music.
What do you want? I got 5 songs.
30 seconds long.
I got theme from Jurassic Park. I got,
Jeopardy.
You wanted Jeopardy there.
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy. I don't have, I hated Jeopardy. It makes me feel stupid.
We just wanted the music. We
You
didn't
just
want
want
the
the
question
yeah.
or the answers.
There it is.
I got some Macklemore, Dexy's Midnight Runners, what? Red Hot Chili Peppers. Not gonna say that, What the Fox Says.
Oh, okay.
Who let the
No,
dogs
we should
out?
not do that.
She downloaded it, I shared her iCloud, all right, or
Guys,
she shares
guys,
my
guys,
iCloud.
guys.
That's why Katy Perry's on here, for the record,
Oh.
to be clear.
Hey, Frank, how
You got room over there for
about-
the-
It's a family boy here.
It really isn't mine.
Damn, Frank.
She can't set up an iCloud, she's under 13, I won't give her one, she has to share. But everything she downloads on her phone goes on mine.
Kirby, you got Nana Hey out of the White Sox?
What?
Nana Hey.
I don't watch baseball.
That's what she asked you.
I know, so I wouldn't have any.
Gina, you're not taping all these, are you?
And to say, but I don't have any hockey-related or basketball-related stuff either. But I do have the sound effect for a golf swing. I like the golf.
What about the rest of this swing?
I like to imagine that it did what I wanted it to do.
We're
How about
in
a
wait.
rag baby with his cup
Actually, I
fans?
think the money that's left over, I'm gonna end up spending on a brass flag.
$380?
Bridgeport Foundation.
How they doing on the black or Frank Lyons?
Probably the executive guy, yeah.
Executive guy.
Executive session master.
The one who puts us in and takes us out and mispronounces your name.
Yeah.
Alderman Hall, do you have a motion?
Yes, I make a motion, I hereby move that the city of Wilmington provide Michael Boyle and his current spouse with health insurance coverage under the city's HMO plan or any other plan of the city's choice in the event the HMO plan no longer is offered to city employees, and pay full premiums for that coverage, subject to reductions due to benefits payable from any other source, and subject to reconsideration based on changed circumstances. See, I did it. A change in the law or newly discovered facts.
Motion by Alderman Larry Hall, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Van Dyne, do we have any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yeah.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
6 yes, 2 absent, motion passes.
You. All right, our next regularly city council meeting is scheduled for Tuesday. That is wrong, it's not July 15th.
No.
Tuesday, July
July
1st. At 7 o'clock PM. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Make that motion.
A second? Second. Favor?
Aye.